didn't do nothing wrong, man. Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you told to do.
I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate.
His name is Stephen Howard. He lost here in his name.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away?
Come here.
Chill out, eh?
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Ah, yes, the fake reporter, Leroy Truth, has been arrested. Thank goodness. Well, the idiot was at a school board building, a school administration building. He's talking inappropriately in front of children, in front of mothers. They tell him to pack up his circus. He doesn't want to go. And then the idiot decides to flop himself backwards and knocks over a police officer. So the fool is going to get arrested. He's going to be embarrassed yet again. And of course, he sets up a GoFundMe, and people actually are sending him money, which I don't understand how that's even possible. But I'll let you guys be the judge. Now, as we're watching, if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, I ask you please hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let those shenanigans begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to shock you. Leroy Truth Investigations has been uncovering corruption in Union City, New Jersey for over 2 years now, taking down a mayor, a senator, and now a corrupt school district that's allowing danger to the students it protects. Leroy went into the building to try and do a records request. The moment he got in, he was harassed.
Well, why don't you cry about it? Saddlebag?
They say you can't make this up. You can make anything up, but you don't have to because it's so crazy in reality. Mayor of Bayonne, New Jersey, Bayonne, B-A-Y-O-N-N-E. He was in a lawsuit that he was accused of sexting an employee. Like majorly. And he was part of a lawsuit. I think it was like $180,000. But that same judge, even though he was the focus of that lawsuit, she got him out of it. His name was taken out of it. Isn't that crazy? And guess what? The mayor of Bayonne, who's protected by Mayor Stack, just like Edwin Marinas is, he was just elected sheriff of Hudson County.
Oh yes, Leroy Truth Investigations, breaking a news story that's already been settled 2 years ago. This story is from 2023. The lawsuits were filed, they were settled. This was not a criminal case, it's a civil case. If you want to blame anyone that this guy is still mayor, blame the voters. They keep voting for these people. If you don't like the fact that mayors and senators and whoever involved in the government has controversy and has lawsuits, stop voting them in. Why are you down here at the school administration building bothering these people?
Of major harassment of a female Hudson County police officer. Now that Mayor Jimmy Davis is going to be Hudson County Sheriff, he allegedly is going to protect that Lieutenant Matt Fedra, one of his good friends, and he won't be fired. Probably about 10-15 more minutes. They won't let people through this door now. Hey ma'am, did you know that there's an assistant principal who is accused of assaulting students, and he's teaching right now in Union City schools? He's accused of whipping his ... out and allegedly having S with students. Can I share this with you? Your children may be in danger, ma'am. You don't want to hear? This is about...
Now, Leroy, I have no problem with you playing journalist, going on the internet, spouting your BS for your stupid subscribers. You can do that all day. But the second you're inside a school building, now you're harassing some of the parents. They're telling you they don't want to talk to you. Leave this woman alone. You have no actual proof. It's just hearsay and conjecture. Now, if you have an actual witness to bring forward, by all means, make a news story about it. I'm all for getting bad teachers out of the classroom, no matter what they do. But if it's just silly things you've read on the internet and you're continuing to spout out without any actual proof, then I'm going to call you out on it.
Alleged assault, ma'am. Do you not care? This is a teacher, Edwin Marinas, right now. Insane. The parents don't care.
Leroy, I'm gonna have to ask you. Leroy, I'm gonna have to ask you.
No, I'm not
talking to women about things.
I could talk about anything I want.
But you're making them uncomfortable. And we're giving you an opportunity already to fill out the paperwork.
But you're not giving me anything. I have a right to fill this paperwork out, and I have a right to ask them questions.
No, you don't. These are people walking off the streets, coming into the building, and you're talking to them about sex assault and what like that.
Yes, because that's what I'm here for.
And there's a juvenile
I'm trying to
here.
protect children.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
trying to protect
yes,
children
yes,
here.
Yes,
and if you're saying she's uncomfortable, well, do you think those children are uncomfortable being assaulted?
Listen, Fester. These guys know what they're doing. They don't need your help. The parents don't need to be harassed by you. Now, I did a search for that teacher, that name he just yelled out. I can't find any record of them working for the Bayonne School District. So I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Leroy, I don't know how you get up every day and look yourself in the mirror when you put on that cheap suit, but it's time to give this up. Just leave with the last shred of dignity that you have.
And there's a child with her as well, Leroy. And you're talking about sex assault, and there's a juvenile sitting there with her, trying to get enrolled in school.
Well, at least Edwin Marinas doesn't work with that kid whipping his out.
Yes, we can't talk about whipping things out in front of a kid. The kid was just here, Leroy. Think about the position that you're putting us in with that.
There's no position.
Yes, you're talking about sex assault in front of a kid. And
I'm asking a parent to help protect other children.
And they will. And we're asking you to leave the room.
No, I'm not. I'm going to finish my work here.
We just finished them keys.
I'm going to.
Thank you.
Because I have a right to be here.
Yes.
I have not broken any law, have I?
No,
Yeah, actually, yes. You're infringing. The woman right now may have felt harassed and uncomfortable that when you asking those things in front of a child.
I'm trying to help protect children here.
Yes.
Liar! You are a liar.
You want to lie to yourself, that's fine. But the rest of us, we know the truth. The real truth, not your truth. You're there just for clicks and views on YouTube. You don't actually care about anyone's children. You don't care about government corruption. You're there because you are a caricature. You're playing a role right now. You're someone who probably thought they were going to make it in Hollywood, and your career never really took off, so you thought, I'll give YouTube a shot. And every day you go out into society making an ass out of yourself, falling over on purpose, trying to get people arrested, trying to fish for lawsuits. It's all just a pathetic waste of life.
The place.
Oh my God!
There's a place and time for everything.
I ask you to stop.
There's a place and time.
You are not.
There's a place.
You are
and
not
time
the
for
word
everything.
police, Lieutenant Gaston.
No, neither are you. Neither are you the word police.
I'm not the word police. I'm the freedom man.
If she feels as though uncomfortable about you talking about sex assault to her, then you know.
Is that?
And that she's in a public building, which you're trying to say, she should be able to come and go without be made uncomfortable. Just like you. Your rights.
That's not on me. That's not on me. Okay, stop. I want to finish this.
All right.
You're doing cosplay right now. I'm not interested.
And you are doing agitating. You're trying to agitate.
I'm trying to protect children from sexual assault, for God's sake.
Yes.
And how exactly are you doing that, Leroy? By sitting there bothering parents, filming children? How are you breaking this story? What are you gonna FOIA? You gonna FOIA something that they haven't looked at yet and cracked the case? It's all just stupid. I don't know why they're playing games with him. They told him it's time to leave. Pick him up, toss him out the door. Now, I didn't get this video from Leroy's channel. I got it from Accountability for All. And way back in the day, Accountability for All struck my channel. So just to protect us here, let's do one of our fair use intermissions. Today's Fair Use Intermission is brought to us by the ethics of journalism. When we talk about the First Amendment, we often think of freedom of the press, but journalism isn't just about pointing a camera and calling it a day. Ethical journalism follows standards that protect the truth and the public. Real journalists operate under a code of ethics, seek truth, and report it, minimize harm, act independently, and be accountable. That means they verify facts before publishing, provide context so their stories aren't misleading, and avoid harassing or provoking the people they cover. Their mission is to inform society, not to create conflict for clicks. First Amendment auditors, on the other hand, often blur that line. While they have the same constitutional right to record in public, many of them skip the ethical responsibility that comes with journalism. Instead of pursuing truth, they provoke confrontations. Instead of minimizing harm, they sometimes exploit ordinary people for entertainment. The First Amendment protects their right to record, but it doesn't automatically make them journalists. Journalism is a profession built on trust, accuracy, and accountability. When those standards are ignored, the results isn't news, it's spectacle. At the end of the day, free speech gives everyone a voice. But journalism ethics reminds us that how we use that voice matters just as much as the right to speak. This has been your Fair Use Intermission. Let's get back to the frauditing.
Stop. Stop. Disengage. De-escalate. Disengage.
You de-escalate.
Stop talking.
I don't have to de-escalate because I'm not happy.
Shut your mouth.
Don't tell me.
I have a right to speak here.
Listen. All right.
No, you're not being respectful to me right now.
You're not being respectful.
Stop talking to me.
And then I can speak to you.
Stop talking to me.
If I ask you, time out.
Disengage.
No, I want to talk to you about the law. Now I want to talk to you about the law.
I am going to finish this right now.
If I ask you the time and place to debate.
Look at this.
The time and place to debate.
He escalated.
You're a bitch.
What a mess.
But you're on the show.
Back down.
You're on the show. The reality is, this is a bustling building.
I want to finish my Oprah. You are disrupting my peace. You are harassing me now. Right. Disengage.
I've asked you to leave. Guess what? Oh. You won.
Hey!
You won. You won.
Oh my God! I created so.
Oh, spaghetti-o. You won.
Hey!
You won. You won.
Oh my God! I created so.
Hey, call.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Call. Oh shit!
No, stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Oh my God, what a complete waste of life. What a disaster this guy calls his life. Now, they're going to argue that the officer trips on purpose, falls back on purpose, just setting up Leroy Truth. I'm sorry. Leroy does this to himself. Everything he does is wrong. He's the one who flops onto the floor, throws himself downstairs pretending like the police are being aggressive with him. He does it all the time. No, Leroy, this is not the officer's fault. This is your fault. This is a prime case of F around and find out. And you're about to find out, pal.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I did nothing wrong.
Relax.
He went hands on. I did nothing wrong.
Hey, relax.
I'm relaxed.
Good.
Now he's claiming aggravated assault. He went hands on me. I did nothing to him. You tripped on your own. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You're on me too heavy. I can't breathe.
Hold on, let me lock him up.
We're not on you. We're not on you. Nobody's on you. Let her put the cuffs on you, okay? Sit down.
Why are you following me through this, Beto? This is an unlawful arrest. Why are you following me through on this? Why are you following me through on this? Why are you following me through on this?
Call for an ambulance.
This is insane.
All right,
why did you do that, Lieutenant Gaston? Why did you do that?
Give me 1 second, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for the arrest. Now, at the end, Accountability for All is obviously asking for donations to get Leroy's legal defense set up. I don't understand. In a million years, I'll never understand why people actually send their hard-earned money to these online grifters. Now, Leroy eventually does get out of jail, obviously, and him and Garden State Accountability do a over an hour live stream. Now, we're not going to watch that whole thing, obviously, but I'll give you some of the highlights.
Share this video. We've got some important updates on the case. People need to call. I say don't call.
Our friend Leroy Truth was set free. The truth shall set you free.
All right, introducing Leroy Truth himself. Hello, everyone. God bless you all. First, I want to say that most of the correctional officers were very professional, very helpful. Numerous correctional officers were Leroy Truth seekers.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit.
And even some of the inmates were walking by me like, that's Leroy Truth. I didn't ask them what they were in for. Before I got attacked and body slammed and injured and arrested. Let's get to the light. Because that's what the truth does. The truth brings light to the corruption. That's it. And fake fall Gaston.
Flashback.
Come on.
And let's blow this thing wide open once and for all. I want to be done with Union City. I want to move on. But the only way I can move on is if Brian Stack gets indicted and arrested. Then it's up to the FBI from there.
You guys have been amazing too. Thank you guys for all the support on the GoFundMe. You guys can't see it right now, but we've raised $2,335 so far.
You know, I think it was P.T. Barnum that said there was a sucker born every second or every minute. The suckers that send these people money, I don't understand what they get out of it. I don't understand how it happens. I don't know if that's real $2,300, but sending this jerk off $1 is too much.
Now, I still can, but now I'm legally not allowed to go to the Board of Education building. or any Board of Education meetings.
Thank you.
Screenshot this, guys. That is a good
I
picture.
gotta say, that's a good picture.
All right there.
If you know about allegations of assault against a teacher, they are legally required to report it.
All right, I can only handle so much of the tomfoolery. I have to cut this short. Like I said, this was over an hour live stream. If you want to go back and watch it and abuse yourself on this fine Sunday, that's your business. But I just wanted to give you the highlights. So he's out of jail. What's going to happen from this? I have no clue. I hope he tries to live stream his court case because I'll be there to watch it. And I'll be there to bring it to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Goodbye, Stephen Kelly.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
No.